FIR Clip-On!
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Settlers Saturday, episode 51. That's right guys, so last episode was a pretty cool milestone with 50 episodes. Let's just send these girls back. Don't go in there for the time being. Yeah, last episode was pretty cool, 50 episodes. We've made it that far. Next episode, well next week, will be 52 episodes, which is of course a whole year of Settlers Saturday. Not quite non-stop, but pretty much. Yeah, so we're kind of in milestone limbo here, I'm going to call it. But we do have something cool here. We're going to finish this particular level today. If you remember at the start of the level it said we've got to survive for 2 hours. And if you can see the time down here, we've been playing this particular level for 1 hour 33 minutes. So yeah, we're going to finish this level today, hopefully. I promised last episode that we would see some blood as well, so if we don't get attacked, because it looks like we're not going to be attacked, they're just going to sit here and do nothing until the end of the game. That would kind of suck, really. We don't want that to happen. So if it gets close, if it starts getting close to 2 hours and we don't see any combat, we're going to send our troops in. Hopefully they won't be horribly wiped out. We've got a nice fighting strength here. I think last week it was 37. We've got the slightest little bit of gold, and it's shot up to 43%. So I think what we should do, because we've got this gold smelter, let's go for a storage area, or 2. I think we'll go for 2. Put them on a high priority, and I'll set 1 to only accept gold here, if that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. With the red box around it, I think that means it can only accept gold. I've only been playing the game for a year non-stop, so yeah, we'll do that, and then we can start making even more gold. Of course, this is pretty backed up at the minute. Do we have any more buildings on the go here? I'm just looking down here, scrolling through the tabs. No, we don't. Okay, apart from these 2 that I just placed. So yeah, we're pretty much got a free reign to build whatever we want here. I was thinking we could go for another iron smelter, but there's barely any iron. How much iron do we have? 0. Look at that. We've got 95 coal, but 0 iron. I mean, the donkeys are on the way. Look at that. There's not many of them though. Oh, look at all that delicious iron. We need that as much as we can, but the donkeys are just taking the time with it for some reason. I think they stopped. If I remember last episode, they just stopped doing it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe sometimes they kind of clog up and get in each other's way. So I think that happened. So we might not. I think we're using it as quick as they can deliver it though. So let's not go for an iron smelter just yet. We can promote some units. There we go. Cool. And we did reveal the map last time. Look at this guy, pretty big, especially here. Look at this, that's pretty badass. Okay, so we've got to contend with that. That's why we've got all these troops up here, because that's the only way he can attack us, is to do that, or can have to go all the way around here, but we're not worried about that because our one and only tower is right there. So if they do attack us, they're going to go up around here, whoop, and attack this tower, or right here. And then we've got a point up here as well that we've just got a few troops at, just to, like an early warning system if the Asians attack us here. There's no early warning system up here. Maybe we should do that. We'll send a few troops at least. 5, yeah, we'll send 5 troops up just to kind of defend this area here. I'll get them patrolling back and forth, like I say, just as an early warning system, so we know if they're attacking us. Oh man, we are using the iron as fast as they can give it us, aren't we? Yeah, look at that. They're not even back yet and we're already about to make use of it. So should I go for another gold smelter? We could build an alchemist den. Of course this is a building unique to the Amazons here. We could go for an alchemist den. We've got the gems we need, and by the looks of it the sulfur we need. Let's explore this sulfur a little bit more. If we can find a nice patch of it, like there's a nice patch of gems up here. So let's do that. Let's just double check here. I always get muddled up between the sulfur mines and the gem mines here, so let's make sure we place the right one here. Something like that. Yeah, that'll do, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. So we've got the gem mine there perfectly on a nice batch of gems, and we'll put the alchemist den somewhere close by. And we really want to find a nice patch of sulfur, if we can. And then we can build this alchemist den. Of course, that's going to make us 1 iron bar and 1 gold bar. Pretty cool. Of course, we could always use the iron. It skips out needing coal as well, which is always good. We've got that nice fighting strength as well, so yeah, okay. I don't think we have to worry about building a large residence anytime soon. Maybe we should go for one more, seeing as we don't really have too many building projects on the go. We'll go for a couple of hammers as well. See what happens when we build a couple of hammers. Will they make use of it? Probably. I assume they will. So yeah, let's go for a large residence. Whatever, just pop it there. That's fine. And we do have our own donkey farm. I completely forgot about that. We were going to send this guy water. I completely forgot we put that donkey farm on. Let's have a look how many donkeys we have. We have 2 donkeys, of course. Here they are. These 2 here must not be fully grown yet. And we have 150 archers there. That's pretty cool. 150 bow women, ready to defend themselves at a moment's notice. Maybe we should go for a few melee people. We'll go half and half there, so we can take a few towers, possibly, in the last 10 minutes before we win the level. Okay, cool. We've got these ladies running about, doing their thing. We were going to send this guy water. That was the deal. Was it the deal? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, so we can get the pig farm, so we can make more iron, because these iron ore mines don't have any food. Apart from like the 1 fish. Okay, they've got 2 fishermen's huts there. Yeah, let's send him some water. Should I send unlimited water? No, let's go with like 32 water. Not unlimited. I won't put it on a high priority. It's not really a big deal, because we're using quite a lot of water ourselves here. Of course, we've got the donkey farm, which uses water as well. Yeah. We've got the mead maker's hut, which is producing mead quite nicely, actually. We could probably think about building another small temple. Maybe not quite yet, though. How are we doing for promotion as well? 76%. Okay. Okay. Could we go for another gold smelter? Maybe I'm getting a little bit carried away with building too many things here. So we have a little peek, though. I want to have a little... Let's test him. You know how sometimes you'll hear in the news that like the Russians have flown really close to your country, and we had to scramble jets to see how fast... well, we had to scramble jets to scare them off. And people say that's to see how fast their reactions are, you know what I mean? So maybe we'll do that. We'll send some fighter jets in here and see how fast his reactions are. Of course, they're not going to be able to take any towers because they're purely ranged. But we'll see. We'll see how quickly he can scramble some fighter jets and scare us off here. That might be a good test. Of course, it looks like he's got no archers in that tower. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so if we wanted to, look at this. I wonder if this is his only source of stone. He's got some stone there. Is that part of his base? Yeah, okay. Okay, so it looks like we're being fended off by troops there. Let's go around to this barracks and have a look there. I'm just thinking, he's building these stonecutters' hut. If he's ran out of stone, we could attack this tower right now and claim all of this bag. What do you think to that, guys? We could claim this area back, possibly. We might even get our hands on this. No, I don't think we'll get that. We won't get that. Looks like he's not really producing any troops, interestingly enough. But he does have this line. Wow, look at this. This line of 3 large guard towers there. That is going to be quite difficult to break through, especially with all. He's got a healer's quarters here, barracks, another barracks here. So if we did manage to crush that barracks, he's got another one, another backup barracks. That looks like quite a formidable defense there. And on top of all that, he's got weaponsmiths stupidly close to his barracks. What do we have here? Okay, we need a pickaxe for this. We never really found any sulfur, did we? Let's have a look over there. I mean, we've got this sulfur here, but it's not the best patch. This is probably our best bet there. Oh no, I missed it. I missed. Slightly down. Yeah, okay. Put that on a high priority because we've got this gem mine built and the alchemist den built. What are we doing here? Okay. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these ladies to patrol. I'm just alt and right clicking them, just to patrol a little bit here. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Just to see, we probably might even catch the odd thief, if there are any thieves going by. There we go. Okay, cool. And it looks like it's not even bothered attacking us here. Maybe we should go straight out melee weapons here. We'll go straight for swords. Let's see what happens. We've got an offensive strength here as 53%. That's gone up very nicely. Should we think about one more gold smelter? Possibly. How is this building going? It just needs wood here, which isn't even a big deal. We can get wood quite easily. Should I pop it in a high priority? Maybe. Maybe not, actually, because there's so much... like I was saying, there's, if every building is a high priority, then no building is, so to speak. So we sent this guy water. Look at this. Is he making the most of it? Looks like he is, yeah. He's taking the water over here. Let's go into the pig farm. Do we have any meat yet? Okay, not quite yet. What we could do though, seeing as we've sending him water, let's go for one more waterworks here. I was going to say, oh, there's a perfect spot here, but we'll keep it out of the way of all this production here. We'll put it down here, I think. Yeah. We've got one pioneer very slowly taking this little slither of land here. Let's get a couple more on. Oh, we can promote our spearmen there. Let's get, oh yeah, 5 more pioneers just to take this land. And pop them in there. Okay. Seeing as we've got this large residence built anytime soon. Yeah, we'll go for that. It looks like we've got 15 minutes or slightly less than 15 minutes before we win the game here. Should we send this army in? I'm thinking the majority of these ladies here aren't going to be able to take a tower, so it might not be the best option. So we're going to go purely. We did do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're going to go purely for melee weapons here. And we're still using the iron as quick as we're getting it. So I think with 2 iron smelters, that's the best we're going to be able to do there. Did I ever build a pickaxe for that thing? I'm not sure if I did. Of course, we needed a pickaxe for the gem mine. I don't think I actually... I saw it and then completely forgot about it. So let's go... Yeah, we've got 2 more pickaxes on the way there. I really want to attack. Let's do it right now. Let's do it now. Or let's get prepared for it at least. Do I see any melee ladies here? There we go. Okay, we'll send them right to the edge there. Maybe a few more to the edge. We'll send a few back to be able to defend this tower just in case. Just in case anything happens to us. I think this guy should be fine, to be honest. Looks like he's fine. Unless, look at that castle. Oh my god. Such an idiot. Look at these towers. All someone has to do is bloody kick the door in. Even that castle. You just got to walk up to that castle, kick the door in, and it's yours. So yeah, we still need a pickaxe for that gem mine, but that's fine because we do have some pickaxes on the way now. We've got a nice stash here of gold as well. 57% fighting strength, so we're almost there. I think we're almost ready to attack this guy. Let's put this large residence on a high priority. Screw it. I think we've built every other building we can, so let's do that. Okay. So we should be churning out some people then. I've always said I hate running out of people. It just, your whole economy grinds to a halt when you do that. Okay. So let's do this. Let's send in some bow women first. Just as the human shields, I think. Okay, oh look at this. Taking all this land very nicely. We've got a huge amount of land up here. That we're just not even using. Okay. Excellent. And this is one piece of wood off being built. Looks like everyone's dropped the stuff because I put that on a high priority. Oops. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're going in. Did I send them this far in? I can't remember. We're going in. Okay, this is purely archers for now. And then we'll send in the slightest. We've only got 14 swordswomen there. So let's just bunch up around this tower. If we do get shot by arrows, these ladies are going to be our human shields for now. And if anyone does attack us, we've got quite a defensive force here. 58% fighting strength. Let's see if we can take this tower at least. It's directly connected to our base, so we're going to be able to get a control of all of this stone here. No, come back, come back, come back. Okay, there we go. There we go. Some kind of fighting force here. Right, so we've got that tower. Let's put some ladies in that tower straight away. Okay. We've got 10 minutes left before we win the game. Is it worth the gamble of sending all these troops in now? We might lose them. That's all I'm thinking. We might lose them. Let's crush this tower. Because they're only going to be able to take it back. There's no way they're going to be able to rebuild it anytime soon. So we've got this land back. We could go for another stone mine here. A stonecutter's hut. Or we could just leave it because we have stolen a little bit of stone there. Should we push on? Should we press our advantage? Our non-existent advantage? Maybe not. Not just yet. Not just yet. Let's give it a couple more minutes. A tiny little fraction more production. I'll tell you what, we'll use all the what is it? The heavenly gifts. Are we going to get anything interesting? No. A little bit of stone, a few gems. They've decided to use them straight away, actually, which you can't complain about. They've got the alchemist den here, which is making iron for us. Maybe we should have done that straight away. Looks like the sulfur mine. The alchemist den needs fish, which is fine. We've got loads of fish. The sulfur mine needs honey, which again is fine because we've got loads of honey. It's just a shame it's the complete other opposite side of our base. Them. Look how far you'd have to walk to get all the honey down there. Though we have made a little stash here. Yeah, with these heavenly gifts. So, you know, can't complain about that. And we do have a few troops here. Excellent. A few more melee troops. We'll send them in. What's our fighting strength now? 61%. That jumps up fast. It jumps up fast, doesn't it? So yeah, we are making a bit of gold here. We're also making the iron, which we've got one bar here. Oh, nice magic iron over there. Let's go in. Let's go in. When these ladies come, when this little bit of backup comes, he wants to build a large guard tower here. I don't think he's going to be able to do it in the 8 minutes that's left of the game. Well, 7.5 minutes. We'll see. I'm surprised this guy hasn't been attacked. This guy has absolutely nothing. I haven't even helped him once. I haven't helped him at all. And he hasn't been attacked, which is... that is quite surprising. Like, this guy could be overrun very easily. Look at the amount of troops I've got here. Yeah. What a defensive force there. All 14 troops. So let's go in here and see if we can take this. I'll be surprised if we can. I'll be very surprised. But we're going to try it anyway. We're going to see what we can do. We've got a pioneer there. Let's quickly convert her back. So this is the blood that I promised, guys. It looks like we're getting owned. Well, let's see. Let's see. He's got all of these weapons here. Look at all these weapons outside his weaponsmith. That seems to happen quite a lot, that they just run out of materials to build large residences. Oh, we're getting shredded. Maybe we should pull back a little bit. We've lost all of our melee troops at least, so there's no way we can take any towers. I probably could have microed that a little bit more instead of just sat here chatting. So we're back on our border now. I think our defensive strength goes up a little bit when we're on our border. Let's send in the backup here. See what happens. I'm a little bit I'm not quite sure about leaving this guard tower on its own. But then again, if we lose these troops here, this guy's going to have a huge advantage over us, so we might as well send the backup in. Yeah, probably not the best idea to leave this guard tower undefended. Never mind though. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go back to slightly more archers there than swords, just so we can defend ourselves. We've managed to get trapped. Okay, let's not go in single file and get owned. Okay, he's going to push his advantage here. Looks like it is wiped out like 100 troops there. Let's see what they can do. Oh man, sent them right into the middle of. Where has he sent them? Oh right, okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. Teleported them right there. That's fine. Get back in the combat there. It's just these ones that don't really stand a chance. Let's see if we can take that tower. That would be interesting. Oh no, we can't. It's purely bowwomen there, so there's nothing really much they can do. Okay, do I have any more backup? I've sent these ladies down from here. We probably need their help. Convert any more pioneers back. Oh, have I just lost the game for us there? It's all down to these troops here, these 15 ladies, 14 ladies, 13. Can they hold off this army here? It looks like this is purely archers here, so there's not really much they can do. But let's see. If we can take out that guy, we can take out that one spearman there. So down from 16 to 3 now. Oh, down to 1 at least, because these are backup. But that's fine. That's fine. We should be okay. We haven't been attacked yet. Is he going to push his advantage? Let's see. Let's retreat back to this tower. We managed to capture a little bit of land. We lost hundreds of troops doing it. Like I said, I promised you guys blood. We've got 3.5 minutes now to survive. If he decides to attack us, we've got to fend them off for 3.5 minutes. I don't think we'll be able to. If he decides to attack us literally right now, I'm not sure what we'll be able to do. We've got one pioneer here. I'll tell you what, we'll keep her there as a little early warning system. There's 3 archers there just harassing us. Let's attack them. We've got a backup here from. I sent them up here to defend this area here. We'll send one lady there just to be able to see, just so we know of our imminent doom if we do get attacked. Looks like we actually need to go for another storage area here, because we've stored all of the tools and stuff that were just lying around over there, so filled it full of junk. So let's go for one more storage area, and let's actually go for 2 more, and then we'll get one that's dedicated to gold again. That's probably our best option. So we've got a little early warning system here. We've got one going up there. I looked at the map there and I thought we was going to be attacked. I thought we was about to be attacked. I saw the slightest little bit of red. Really worried me there, but looks like we're okay. There is an army on the way. There is an army. We just managed to see an army there. Let's stop this donkey farm for now. We don't want that. And tell you what, we'll just crush that. There's no point in having that anymore. Now we've got 15 donkeys. So let's see if we get attacked. He still wants to build this large guard tower. That's going to take a huge amount of space out as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. Got a tiny little fighting force here. And convert these ladies back to regular people, I think, as well. And we do have some troops here. Oh, these must have been teleported. Yeah, that must have been it. They must have been teleported over there. So we'll send them back as well. Do we need to send this guy any more water? Probably. Probably so. Let's send him a little bit of water. It looks like he's even making bread with it and stuff like that as well. So we'll be generous and send him. Let's go for like 99. We'll send him 99 water. But I think you can put it on a high priority, but we won't do that because we need the water ourselves, of course, for our own bakeries and for all of the coal we've got. Oh wow. Can you see that, guys? I just caught it off the map. We've got we've got 25 seconds. Can we fend them off for 25 seconds? I hope I've got this right. It was 2 hours, right? It wasn't 2.5 hours. We've got 10 seconds to defend ourselves. Oh, these are getting churned through like butter though. We've got a fighting strength of 67%. We've got literally no spells because I spammed them all doing the heavenly gifts, so there's no way we can freeze the enemy. Oh, we can. But we've won. We've won the game. Excellent. Excellent. We won the game there. We would... Oh, man. You know what? You know, even 1 minute more there, we would have probably lost that. Let's have a look. These guys are going for this tower, whether they've won or not, I think. Yeah, they're going for that tower. I'll tell you what. Oh, they're not. Are they going for the tower? They are. Let's keep an eye on them and see how much we've won by. See how long it takes to crush this large guard tower. They did have quite the fighting force as well. If we wanted to attack these guys, they could have wiped us out easily, I think. Look at this. If you look on the map here, we've probably got one of the biggest bases at least. How long is it going to take to lose this tower? We're already down to archers. They're going to take this tower really soon. And that would have been our loss. So we won the game there by what, 1 minute 6 seconds. That's still pretty cool. I mean, they've crushed our entire economy there. This area here was pretty much everything that was important about our base. We had all of our weaponsmiths, we had a barracks, we had quite a lot of food production as well. We had our mead production as well. Yeah, so even if we had a tower sneakily over here somewhere, we could have probably lost all that as well. But we won the game there by the skin of our teeth there. I think if we'd have stayed still, if we'd have stayed put and not thirsted for blood there, nothing would have happened. I don't think they would have attacked us, but seeing as they did attack us and we lost our entire army, that's still pretty cool though. Still pretty cool. We won the match there. Slightly under half an hour there, but it means next episode, episode 52, 1 year anniversary or whatever, we're going to start on a fresh, clean slate of level 11. So I'll see you guys next week for another episode of Settlers Saturday.